One of the nice things about Trackfront estimates is that you can add all kinds of attachments to your estimate, so you don't just simply have a cost estimate, but you have a full proposal. So let's go in here and create a basic logo design as an example here. So we can basically call this logo design, put some default language in here for the logo design. Let's just put a few hours of art direction in here, design 32 hours, and 4 hours of project management in this particular case. Now if I was to save this estimate and preview it, I would simply have just this, just the cost estimate itself. Okay, obviously there are different settings and things we could do to clean this up a little bit. But however, I can go in and add additional attachments. Let's say I wanted to put a little bit of information about the company, or create like a nice formal proposal, or I have maybe a PowerPoint that explains the logo design process, for instance, or maybe some specific examples that I want to show this client in this particular case. You can add those attachments here, one or multiple ones. So when you click on Add Attachment, the first thing that'll come up is your file library that you've already saved. Like for instance, if you go into your Settings, Estimate, and then under Files, this is where you kind of organize your different attachments that you would use in your different estimates and proposals. So these would be PDFs or PowerPoints, Word documents, spreadsheets. It could be just about anything you want in here, particular image, PNG, all that kind of stuff. And these are things that you would reuse over and over. Now, so let's just say I just wanted to put, maybe here's our, here's a cover that gives a little bit of an overview of the company, and I just wanted to add that. But you can preview this particular attachment real easily here as well. Or if I want, I can add one on the fly, for instance, by just clicking or dragging into here. Let's say I have another piece of sales literature here that is, like this one, for instance. Okay. For this example, obviously this is completely unrelated, but it shows up in here. It uploads, and now I can rearrange the order of these things. So when I click on Save and Preview, now I will see one particular PDF that was attached here, followed by the second PDF in here. Obviously these are two unrelated PDFs for this example, but you kind of get the point here. So now you have more of a full proposal that goes along with the cost estimate, and then you have your approval block. Obviously you'd have contractual languages with your terms and conditions if you selected those down here as well. But that's what's nice here, is you can add one or more attachments either by choosing them through your file library, and these are your categories of your files. So if you go into your settings here, you can click on you can create all the categories you want. And this is just to organize them, so your files can be in one or multiple categories, which allows you to quickly go in here and find different types of literature in here very easily. And like I said, we can also drag and drop files one-offs on the fly in here very easily.